Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm making a video today because I managed to get my hands on one of the new Mega Battle decks from the Mega Evolution set. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get there on release day, so I didn't manage to snag myself one of the Gengar ones, but I have got one of the Mega Diancie ones. And actually, I think the Mega Diancie is playable. I've seen a lot of people are using it in the Gardevoir deck, and I've actually been kind of putting together sort of a Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir deck, so this could be quite useful for that. We've got a Pokemon League challenge on Tuesday night, along with Pokemon Halloween as well. So it'd be nice if I can get that together and take that deck on Tuesday night to play a kind of Gardevoir with Mega Diancie kind of deck and see how that does for us. Because it's just out in the UK, it's been out in Japan for a while, and yeah, as I say, a lot of people, if you look on Limitless TCG, a lot of people are using the Mega Diancie in that Gardevoir deck. Actually, instead of a Mega Gardevoir, to be honest with you. So we've got the box here. It's $14.99 I paid for it, and basically inside you're getting a pre-made deck that you can use based around Mega Diancie. You can see the kind of list here. If I bring it kind of closer to the camera, you've got Mega Diancie's, Meliodas, Grumpig, Spoink, Alchemy, Milcery, Mimikyu, Cresselia, Zacian, and then, to be honest, the trainer cards are probably more interesting there. We've got Lily's Determination, really strong new card from the Mega set. We've got the Arvins in there. Arvins themselves can be worth like £3-4. Boss's Orders, again, similar, can be worth a couple of pound. Iono, same, £3-4 it can be. So just between the Arvin, the Bosses, and the Ionos, you could be, covering the cost of the $14.99 box straight away there, without even taking into account the EX Pokemon. And then you've got other great stuff in there, Nest Balls, Buddy Buddy Poffin, Night Stretchers as well. Could be a little bit tough to get your hands on at times. Switches, Ultra Ball, Air Balloon, Mystery Garden, and then some Psychic Energy. You can see the kind of artwork on the back there, kind of showing it off as well. So yeah, really cool box. Just gets you a deck together that you can go and play with straight away, or it's something that you can then build your deck around if you want to go a little bit further. Because I think, for beginners, you kind of see the play level 2 there. For beginners to intermediate, it's probably fine. Maybe just playing in your local Pokemon kind of nights and stuff like that for a bit of fun. But if you want to play seriously, you probably need to put, combine this with some other stuff to make a slightly better deck that's going to compete in the meta game. So let's just get the box cracked open. We can have a look at some of the cards and what we get inside. Let's take a look. Slide everything out here. So okay, so we've got a few different bits and pieces in here. I thought it was just the cards that we got. So we've got the promos and stuff there. Let's get that on first of all. Oh, everything's falling everywhere. Let's get the plastic out of the way. So yeah, straight away we've got our two Mega Diancie cards. Really nice artwork, to be honest with you. I like the pink and blue. I know some people find the kind of EX styles to be boring, that they're all very similar, but it's the colours that I like on them. They don't use just the obvious colours, and the way they kind of two-tone stuff is just really nice. The way the kind of hot eyes flash with the hollow is lovely as well. So yeah, both the same sort of artwork there. Really nice cards. Along with that, we have the Meloetta IR promo there, and yeah, it's really nice as well. Kind of autumnal sort of flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, look, it's as if it's kind of sun sort of shining when you kind of flex the hollow as well. So yeah, it's a nice card. That's sleeved up first of all. Okay, so that was our promo cards we've got there. And then we've also got the very, very shiny coin there. In fact, it's hard for the camera to really pick it up properly. But yeah, very rainbowy. I think it's meant to be pink, but yeah, it's very, very reflective. Really shiny. Shiny, shiny. So, along with the promos, looks like we've also got some kind of damage counters there. Small damage counters, just kind of cardboard ones rather than in dice. So that can be handy as kind of spares and stuff like that. I did get some dice ones with my ETB, but those will come in handy as kind of spares that we can use for playing with, so that's good to have. Along with that, we've also got this, which looks like a kind of, is it a playmat sort of thing? Okay, look, there we are. So it's just giving you some information there. And if you've never played before, scan here. Got in the back. Ah, yeah, it's a kind of like a paper playmat sort of set up there. Your prize cards. And you get, I guess, more for learning how to play than actually playing. I don't think it's going to be easy, you know, nice to pick your cards up off of or anything like that, like some of the fabric ones are. But yeah, it just gives you an idea of how to lay out your cards. You can't quite see the full thing there. How to lay out your cards when you're playing, so that's quite handy for first time players as well. So yeah, so that gives us a promo cards, a kind of play mat / play guide, damage counters, and then we've got the rest of the deck, and it comes in this cool kind of packaging, as if it was like a deck of cards, you know, playing cards sort of thing. It's got nice artwork on it as well, really cool with the Sidekick logo there. So yeah, out we come. And so I'll just quickly run through them. Straight off the bat, you get your energies, Ultra Ball, Alchemy, Boss's Orders, Night Stretcher, really handy item to use. Get a Pokemon or basic energy out from your discard pile. It can really help you out in matches. Lose Determination, Nest Ball, more energy, Wally's Compassion. Helps you get heal your Mega Evolution Pokemon. But yeah, you've got everything you need there to sort of set up a deck using the Mega Diancies as the main sort of attackers. So let's have a look. What have we got? We've got Diamond Coat Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attack, so that just makes it a little bit tankier. Then you've got the Garland Ray, 120 times, discard up to 2 energy cards from this Pokemon, and this attack does 120 damage for each card you discarded in this way. So yeah, you can do up to 240 damage with it. You discard the 2 Psychic energy that you use for it, and I can see already why this is going to be really useful with the Gardevoir. If you just give me one moment, I'll find the Gardevoir and we can have a look. Okay, so here we go. If you have a look at the Gardevoir EX, you see the ability. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic Psychic energy from your discard pile to one of your Psychic Pokemon. If you attach the energy in this way, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. You can't use that ability if the Pokemon would have been knocked out. So you can see how this works. Basically, we can use either just normally attach energy to Mega Diancie or use Psychic Embrace to attach the energy to Mega Diancie. And then use the attack to do 240 damage. We discard the 2 energy into the energy pile, the discard pile. Then we use Gardevoir again to pull those 2 energies back out of the discard pile, back onto Mega Diancie to use Garland Ray again, 240 damage, and then discard the 2 energy cards. And you're going to loop around like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to use Monkey Dory as well. Let me find Monkey. You're going to set up with Monkey Dory on your bench, and what it does is it allows you to move damage counters off of your Pokemon and onto the opponent's Pokemon, so that's how you clear off the damage that gets done by the Gardevoir EX's Psychic Embrace to keep your Mega Diancie kind of healed up there and ready to attack in the active spot, along with things like Wally's Compassion that will help you heal that back up as well. It looks like Mega Diancie will be a pretty strong attacker for that Gardevoir EX deck, probably even more so than Mega Gardevoir EX itself. So yeah, really nice card to add to that deck. It's going to work well with this sort of combination. So yeah, really excited to try that out at Pokemon League Challenge on Tuesday night and see how we can get on, see if we can get a few points on the board and get a few prize packs to add to our collection. So yeah, that guys, that's pretty much everything in the pack there. I'll do a quick scan through the deck again, just so you can have a quick look. But I showed you all the kind of all the cards that were available on the back. Got the Grumpig there. Look, more energy, Wondrous Patch. Attach a basic psychic energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. So that's nice to get the energy out, but you're probably going to use Gardevoir EX as well. Mystery Garden helps you find more cards based on the amount of psychic Pokemon you have on your bench. Leaves Determination, again, really strong card. A Shuffle Draw, 6 cards or 8 cards if you still have 6 prize cards to get. So at the start of the match, that can be really strong if you've got not a great hand to start with, but you've got Lily's Determination. Just get that, Shuffle Draw 8 cards and you're probably on a better start. Got the Mimikyu there. Call for Family probably is the use for that, getting your basic Pokemon out. Got the Switch, got Mousery, Arvin, really useful card in the meta. Most decks use it. Find an item in a tool card, put them in your hand. Nest Ball for finding your basics. Yeah, Professor's Research in there, which is kind of like a weaker Leo's Research, Lily's Determination, sorry. But it's different because it has the discard thing there, which can be useful in the Gardevoir decks because you're wanting to get your psychic energy into the discard pile so that Gardevoir can spread it out. Other stuff like your standard stuff like Buddy Buddy Poffins. Air Balloon helps you retreat. Iono, again, you can pay £3-4 just to buy an Iono, so kind of decent card to get in the deck there. Shuffle your hand, put it onto the bottom of your deck. If any player does this, then you draw as many cards as you have prize cards, so kind of like another shuffle draw, but the opponent has to shuffle draw as well. Got the Meloetta there. Soothe the Melody, heals 120 damage from one of your bench Pokemon. Could be interesting as well. What else have we got? Determination. We've got the Grumpigs. Basically allows you to get energy. So once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may use this ability. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck and attach any number of basic energy cards you find there to the Pokemon in any way you like. It's basically getting the energy out of the deck into play, and then you can either discard it or use it. Use Gardevoir to bring it back from the discard pile, etc. But yeah, it's just energy generation there for the Grumpig. And we've got Switch, the Zacian. I mean, it's an interesting one. Kind of subjective use, it depends. If you're kind of behind on the prize cards, it might be useful. I feel like 2 energies, maybe a high cost for it when it only does 50 base. 140 damage. It could be useful. Then we've got Ultra Balls, simply just for finding the Pokemon you need. Alchemy. That's an interesting one as well. Maybe a prize liability, but 20 damage for each of your Pokemon in play. That could be up to 120 damage there for 1 energy. Could be strong. Night Stretcher, yeah, as we spoke about before, it's really useful. Can be hard to pick up because everybody wants them. I think it was only in Shrouded Fable as well, so it's the only set in Scarlet and Violet I think it was in. Makes it harder to get. Get the Air Balloon, Boss's Orders, another one pretty much used in a lot of decks, so it can be hard to get your hands on. Cresselia, search your deck for Psychic Energy, attach them to the Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. So yeah, it's getting energy out and into play. Then if it gets killed, or it gets knocked out, you can pull it out with Gardevoir. Those Determination. Oh, I've seen everything else here, I think. Yeah. So yeah, as I say, it gives you a deck that you can start playing with straight away, using the Mega Diancies and stuff like that. But really, I think the trick here is to kind of take some of these cards and put them alongside your existing kind of Gardevoir EX decks. Just to kind of buff up that deck and make it stronger in the meta. So yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. It was just interesting. I haven't one of these kind of pre-made decks before, other than the pre-release boxes. So it's cool. It just gives you what you need to play, including the damage counters, you know, a coin, everything like that, the little kind of play mat sort of thing as well. It's just really handy to get all that in one little set, especially if you're just starting out, you want to get into it, you want to play a game. Well, there you go, full deck ready to go. And as I say, you can make it even stronger if you switch out a few different cards. So thanks very much for watching today, guys. Hit like if you liked the video, hit subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm going to be bringing some more content around Pokemon TCG Pocket, Pokemon TCG Live. I know I've promised this before, but I've been getting things set up on my computer so that I'm going to be able to kind of stream that and bring some more content to you guys that way. I think it'll be good fun trying out different decks and looking at some of the differences between Pocket and actual TCG as well. So stay tuned for more, guys, and thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.